Humphrey got an enthusiastic reception last night in upstate New York, and we'll hear about it now from Morton Dean.
It was shortly after 10 a.m. Whoops. Gotta make that p.m. It was shortly after 10 p.m. Hubert Humphrey bounded aboard his plane.
America's two top mile runners, Marty LaCory of Villanova and world record holder Jim Ryan, met today at the Martin Luther King Games in Philadelphia. The race, run less than an hour ago, did not set a new record, but there was pandemonium at the finish. Sportscasters Jack Whittier and Bill Toomey give a description as the runners enter the last turn. What happened was that Jim Ryan, that Marty LaCory won the mile, won it in a time of 3 minutes, 51 1/10 seconds, which, while longer than the world record, is still the fastest time of LaCory's career. Richard C. Hottelet, CBS News. President Anwar Sadat of Egypt today continued the cleanup of his political opponents and the cultivation of popular support. Bill McLaughlin reports from Cairo.
Operations in Cairo today are in the newspapers.
Must have been pretty startling to that audience in Santiago, Chile. The Canadian baritone, Louis Calico, had held them spellbound when suddenly he fainted and fell to the floor in the second act of the opera Rigoletto. It was another episode, the latest casualty in an accident-prone production at the Municipal Theater. Earlier this week, the producer went on stage to apologize for a previous series of on-stage mishaps, but tripped over a flowing costume and plunged into the audience, unhurt. What happened to our Canadian baritone, you ask? A pigeon feather wafted down from the roof, and he swallowed it. Douglas Edwards, CBS News. Minority Report over this CBS radio network station. Mr. Lewis calling the Peking talks nothing more than a Mad Hatter meeting, and he asks, how long can one go on drinking tea in Peking? From Memphis, Tennessee, the story of a holdup, almost. The way it happened, a would-be bandit walking into a local gas station. Well, this was a funny one anyhow. He pulled a gun, he told the attendant to hand over his money, which he did, $20. The gunman... The gunman handed back, said that isn't enough money to go to jail for. And he walked off.
What's tomorrow, Great Pumpkin?
Tomorrow, spiced nuts.
Dennis Bracken with an invitation to spice up your nuts on Mike Roy's Cooking Thing tomorrow on the CBS Radio Network.
You're thinking of the Fagawis.
One of those lost Indian tribes. Yes, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, you know the Fagawis, don't you, Jack? Oh, yeah, they're a wonderful tribe. Every morning they climb up high and the chief gets up on the top of the mountain and hollers, "Where the Fagawi? Where the Fagawi?" Every morning.